Hello, welcome to the Weird Flex But Okay podcast. It's now bi-weekly. Yeah, you like that?
Yay!
Bi-weekly emphasis on the bi because I got biceps that are nice and big.
Whoa!
Yeah, exactly. And you got two genders, so that's bi, or two sexes, that bi, whatever you like to do. Yeah, there you go. Hey, Katy, take them away.
Dude, welcome to your Comedy Weebs Workouts and Advice podcast where we answer your questions. Yes, that's right. It is the one, the only Weird Flex But Okay podcast. If you would like to submit a question, please email us at weirdflexbutokaypodcast@gmail.com. The music you hear in every episode is by What's My Name on Instagram and Soundcloud. Blah, 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 blah. And guys, we're here bi-weekly. Jordan said it all. It's very exciting. And also, I'm getting some biceps. I'm working on it anyway.
Yeah, you already have biceps. You already have big ones.
Aw, stop.
Yeah,
No.
look at your arm, dude. Like, remember that? What was that one photo where you look super jacked? Not your legs, but your arm.
Dude, I love that photo. Was just a really good angle, but like I want to have like an all angles biceps look. Like, you know, I wanna have some beefy arms, my dude. I want it. I want to have like some thick curves and some beefy arms. That's my goals for 2019. Okay, like. It's gonna happen.
Right.
We are all beautiful, and we just have to. You are the maker of your own destiny, or whatever it is.
Damn straight. Damn
straight. We've got this. So, Jordan, how have you been on this week break that we had? Since we're bi-weekly, we have so many stories that we can tell in the podcast now.
Oh yeah, exactly. Except I've been just working, so yeah. I mean, that's pretty much all I've been doing.
Fair.
Yeah, Trainers React ended, so my Dom Brew girls finally left me. But that was, I mean, it was good. It was good. I have one more video for Funimation I get to do, which is going to be fun but tiring. And I'm working on I had to do a lot of like work this week for my like new book stuff because I'm having like a Tough Like Tunes 30-day challenge come out. Then I'm having freaking what else is there? I'm doing my protein powder should be going live sometime this week.
Yeah.
What else? More stuff on the app. Like working on an app is tiring as hell, especially when you have to film 278 exercises from different angles and do all this other stuff. So it's very, very tiring, especially when you just want to do your normal workout at the gym, but it's whatever, it gets done. And that has been what I've been doing this last week. How about you, Katy? KaniDay.
Heck yeah. I have been for the last week working on walking more, exercise, and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've been eating some protein. You know, I went to a farmer's market. The other night, and I've been playing Stardew Valley like crazy again.
Oh yeah.
And
That was the first time we ever streamed online to each other.
Yes, I still have our file.
You still do? Oh, that was fun.
I do. We'll have to do that again sometime.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yes,
Some a-hole has been using my freaking Steam account because I see it on my thing and I notice it, and like I was like, oh, someone logged into your Steam at this time of day during this time of night. I'm like, what? And I have to go change the password now, but I'll do that after the podcast is over. But still, it's just like, who the heck? But it happened multiple times, and I thought it was just like an update from like Steam, but it was just like, no, someone's using your Steam thing. And I was like, what the? And so I had to go take care of that. Freaking weirdos, buy your own Steam, lazy.
One game coming out on Steam that I'm very excited for, that I might just commit to doing a full stream of, is the KFC game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the like We Love You, Colonel Sanders or something. Like, I really want to play it, and I might dress up as Wendy's and do it. Like, it's in the air, but there's a high chance it's gonna happen because screw it. I really want it. Do it. But yeah, I've been listening to Critical Role for the past week.
Oh yeah, you didn't know what that was till I told you about it. I was the one who told her about it.
I have heard of it, like, because obviously it's a big D&D podcast, and I listen to The Unexpectable, so they've mentioned it before, but I never felt like committing to it because I was like, I have enough going on. But I have a friend. She goes by Crash Candy Cosplay on Instagram. She does the best Jester cosplay. And when I saw this character, I was like so inspired, like, oh my God. And I saw that there were so many people cosplaying from this D&D thing that I was like, you know?
There's that girl with buff abs. I don't know her name, but
yeah,
she's my favorite.
Yeah, that might be Bo. I think Beauregard from the show.
Beauregard.
I'm only on episode 4, so I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know any of the. I don't
Yeah.
watch it, but I'm just saying, like, I saw the animation for it, and I was like, oh, she has abs.
Yeah.
I like her.
Like, I'm really excited about kind of joining this fandom because, like, The Unexpectables has been something I've been following since the very beginning. And, like, I love seeing all of the fan art and following the story and stuff, but I feel like Critical Role might be something where I might get to do, like, a little more fan involvement with. I don't know. Like, because the fandom seems very active, and it seems really fun. And I'm kind of excited to just slowly dip my toes in it. I'm starting with Campaign 2, Episode 1, and I'm on Episode 4. Oh, I'm sleepy. I stayed up late last night listening to a campaign.
Oh, yeah?
And playing Stardew Valley, of course, because Stardew Valley is best played while listening to podcasts.
Right.
That's actually when I used to listen to Welcome to Night Vale. I would listen to hours of Welcome to Night Vale while playing Stardew Valley at 1 a.m. So it's kind of my way. So I highly recommend it. If you're playing Stardew Valley right now while listening to this podcast, leave a comment below.
Yeah,
because
do
you
it.
might be me. You might actually just be me.
Nice.
But yeah, that's one thing I've been up to. I've also been recording auditions, and for Kruby, we are going to start writing on some stuff. And I've been working on a secret script with a friend for a while because we only write once a week, so we hadn't had a lot of time to make swift progress. But we're hoping that script is going to be done soon because it's for a secret project, and I'm really excited for us to cast and share that project one day, even if it's a year from now. We're gonna make it, and it's gonna be great. You just gotta keep pushing, and one day you'll have things to show. It'll be awesome.
Right.
And yeah, that's kind of what I've been up to.
Nice.
Yes. Oh man, it's just been really nice outside too. Like, the weather's getting a little chillier.
It's like the first day of autumn now. Like, today is the first day
yeah.
of autumn, so like that's gonna make it.
And
I
do like autumn. I think that's a nice like I can wear a light cardigan maybe, and I can be okay. But I can also like go sleeveless because the sun will still be there. Like, it's nice. I like it.
Yeah. It's not too blistering hot, but it's not too like.
It's so good.
It's not like spring either, where it looks like it's hot outside, but it's windy. And like you go outside with like shorts on, but it's like, oh, the sun's out, but here's that wind, and it's just like, oh, god dang it, yeah.
I love taking walks like in this weather. Like, it's perfect. It feels like I'm in a fantasy novel when I walk outside in autumn.
Yeah, I would say like autumn gives you like some of the best style, like for like, of the year, because it's like the coolest style, because it's cool outside.
And Halloween.
Oh yeah, Halloween! My month of Halloween series is about to come back up again, so that'll be fun.
Oh, do you have like a cool thing that you do on your channel?
Yeah,
like
every
Jaxtober or something.
Every year on my channel since 2016, I have a special called the month of Halloween where I do a month-long thing for all my favorite. Because I'm a big horror geek, so like there's this little thing at the beginning of all my videos, like you're watching Jaxblade. I got like a voice actor do it,
Jordan.
yeah. And it's like so much fun.
You need to call it Jax-o-lantern.
Jax-o-lantern, but it's the month of Halloween. It's been that since 2016. You can't just rename it for the
Damn it, you're right. We can't just rebrand like that. But Jax-o-lantern or like Jax-or-treat. I don't know. I want you to have puns. I need more puns from you.
Yeah, I make a pun at the end of each video, so that's good.
Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yes.
Last night, I want to tell you all. We were in a Discord call and we were looking at pictograms.
Oh yeah, pictograms. Those are fun.
Of like fucking like anime or movie titles.
Yeah.
And it was amazing.
Yeah, it was amazing. Pictograms.
Please look up pictograms if you want a hilarious time with your friends in a Discord call.
Yeah, it was so much fun. I was surprisingly pretty good at it because it was like a puns. So I was just like, oh,
yeah,
it's
just picture-fied puns.
Yeah, so I was like, I got this. That was great.
Mm-hmm. Also, comment below or tweet at us if you have any fan art of a Jax-o-lantern, like just Jordan's head on a pumpkin or something. Please send that to me.
Have like Katy in her Wendy's outfit with a Jax-o-lantern, like going
up
saying
God!
trick or treat, and then she's like knocking on people's doors.
Oh my God!
Or something like that.
This is the dream.
There you go.
Please.
That'd be fan art for both of us. That'd be cool.
Please do this, or we're both dressed as fans for Halloween. I would also appreciate that.
Oh yeah, that'd be funny.
Oh my God. Oh my God. One other thing I wanted to say before we jump into the questions. I listen to a lot of podcasts, and a lot of them have people like submit fan songs in terms of like for a theme song for the episode.
Uh-huh.
And while we do love our theme song, and it's great. If anyone ever wants to submit like a song about the podcast, we will play it at the beginning of the episode.
Yeah, we will. Do it.
It would be so cool.
Do it.
Because I've seen people do that on so many podcasts, and I'm like, that'd be really cool. Like, it's a weird flex, but okay podcast. Like, something like, I don't know.
Weird
Maybe
flex,
I'll put
okay.
together something.
Weird flex, okay.
Flex. It's an okay podcast.
Yo, it's time for the Weird Flex okay podcast today. You're gonna have a crazy rocker today. Here's goes up with the your Katy, and here we go with the boy Jorday. Oh yeah, they're gonna get into hijinks, yo.
Yeah.
This is how they do it on this stupid show, cause it's Jax and Katy on the mic. You know it's tight,
Katy
and they're
and
gonna
Jax.
rap all night, all that tight. Oh, I don't know what I'm saying, but I know I ain't playing. I'm gonna pass it to Katy so she can say it Super Saiyan.
So that's something that would be really fun, and I would love that. But yes, I think it is time that we jump into our first question, and I think it's very appropriate since we were just battling. Who would win in a fight between the both of you, but not a physical fight, a tactical fight?
What does that mean?
So yeah, let's kind of set the rules here, because I like where this is going, but we'd need like an objective. So like, is the purpose, like, do we know that we're battling, or is it like we would probably have to know.
Well, yeah, we would know we're battling, because
yeah, we know we're battling, because it couldn't just be like a sneak attack.
Yeah,
It's
because
like
if you snuck attack me, anyone like, well, you could try. Well,
Yeah.
because like, the thing is with my Halloween channel, the whole premise of it is to take down like fictional horror monsters and serial killers, but without fighting them like head on.
Yeah.
So like that's like my whole.
Yeah.
I guess it is a tactical month. Yeah, the whole month is how you can be tactical and what you have to train to be tactical if you were trying to take down. But they don't know that you're going at them. Like that's a big thing. Like they don't know like that's what you're doing. So like
So between us, it would be like we're in a house, and maybe it could be like in My Hero Academia when they had like that exam. But no. We're in a house and we're like locked in, and we have to trap the other person in a room, and we have unlimited supply of whatever it is that we want to have. How would we get them to go into that room or something? I don't know, like, because if we know that's the point, we could just sit there and stare at each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Until we have to pee. So.
Exactly. And it's not like I'm gonna like run over and put Katy in a sleeper hold or some shit like that. It's just like
because it's no physical.
Yeah,
so it's
just like okay.
Yeah.
Like tactical.
Maybe.
So what, is it something you say?
Maybe. Maybe it's like we're in the jungle. We have to set traps.
Oh, set traps. Okay, so that would require like digging and like holes and all that stuff.
Yeah,
too.
so that's still physical elements. Damn it, you're winning already in all of these. Is it like a quiz show?
Yeah, well, you failed that before. What
yeah,
episode was that?
I still lose.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So.
Damn it. So on Twitter, when I answered the question, I pretty much said Jordan would beat me unless I put him in a cage, like if I lured him into a cage with cookie cake or ice cream cake, and then I took a nap until he.
You could always do like wait, so like is this like one of those things where it's like anything goes? Because I'll give you like a way you could just instantly beat me.
I guess anything goes except for like physical like stuff. Like,
okay.
So no punches, no throwing, no grabbing, like no physical contact between anyone.
You could be like, okay, well, here's an easy way you could just. This is an easy way you could beat me, Katy. This wouldn't work if anyone else does it, but this is an easy way you could do it. You just be like, blah blah blah, didn't love you anyway.
Shit!
What? I'd be like, what?
And
then
shit.
Like so and so never
warfare.
loved you, and then I just was like, and then I would just break down and cry, and then you would have won. And there you go.
Oh heck.
So there you go.
That'd be fucking brutal.
Yeah, I know.
So, like,
and then we wouldn't be friends afterwards, but there you go.
No, yeah, that wouldn't go very well. Yeah. Well, you also have things that you could say to me, like,
but I wouldn't
this
say
person thinks you're a slut, and I'd be like, no, or this person thinks you're garbage, no.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh my God,
terrible, absolutely terrible.
So I guess it would just be a tie. Because we both wouldn't do anything.
Yeah.
We would just be like, all right, staring contest, and then we'd start laughing.
Yeah. Thumb wrestling. It'd be a staring contest, thumb wrestling. What else? What is like a non-lethal thing that's not too physical? Like thumb wrestling's not physical.
Yeah. Maybe like an anime watching contest.
Eating.
I don't know.
We eat
Eating.
fast.
Eating.
Both of us
we
eat
do
fast.
both of us eat really fast.
So, yeah,
but I think you might have more storage space than me.
Okay, but like I think, well, like oh yeah, because like that one time at Whataburger, I was like actually enjoying the burger, and yours was already gone. So it's like, oh yeah.
Yeah, you know, I get that a lot.
Yeah.
I'm
So
just
I mean,
oh,
like
no,
because I do
burger's
that too. Like I eat like super fast
Yeah.
too, but I was enjoying it because I hadn't had it in a while. So like, I guess it's like first one to finish like a meal or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd probably have a good fighting chance if I. Real talk, I've thought about entering like a pie contest before or something just to like see if I could do it. Cause my natural state, if I'm not really paying attention and trying to like look all ladylike, is I eat real fast, my dudes.
Yeah, same.
And so if I tried to eat fast, like if I turn the nozzle up, I could probably like.
I swallowed a pizza that
I
way.
could kick some ass. Like,
Yeah.
I could probably do it. My only problem is my storage space. Because, like, I can eat fast, but then after, like, one burger and maybe 2 things of fries or something, I'm like,
Lightweight.
okay. Oh,
Lightweight.
God. I used to be able to eat a lot more. Like, my family would, like, make fun of me for eating all the sweets. Like, sometimes, like, I would just not know when to quit. But then I would get a tummy ache. And then
Yes.
I'd be like, oh, no, I
So,
hate
yeah.
myself.
All I would have to do is outlast
yeah.
you for that. Yeah, so there we go.
Yeah. But in a speed contest, maybe I could beat you. But in endurance, you'd probably get me.
Okay, speed, when we're going to have like a 20-piece nugget off the next time we're at a con.
Ooh.
Right.
I could probably win that.
I could probably win that too because when I turn my nozzle up, I eat really fast too. So like, and also I can try.
Yeah.
I can open my throat like to swallow stuff like pretty fast.
Oh, that is true. Your neck is bigger than mine.
Exactly. I have a thick neck.
Damn it.
I have a thick neck. And also, I could do that shit that fast poo people do that I know you wouldn't do, where you like they drink the water, where you like you stick it in your
Oh no,
mouth.
I can do that.
You don't like doing that though.
I do it with like juice. Like I've been really weird
but
where
with
like
water.
if I have a yummy drink. And,
Yeah, but
like,
you
then
won't
I
have a
want the
yummy drink. It's water.
Maybe I could have a yummy drink,
No,
Jordan.
you can't. That's the rule.
Damn it.
Yeah. So yeah.
Well, I might. I don't know. If I really want to win, maybe I'll try.
But how many can you swallow at this time?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Like probably like 6.
I can get 10. I've done that before, and
Oh,
it's on
wow.
video, and I remember.
Damn.
Yes.
I mean, because, yeah, I guess it depends. Like, I've never seen how many I can stuff in my mouth, but, like, I've finished a 20 thing of nuggets in less than 2 minutes before, I think.
That's cute. For me, it was minute 20. Because it was in
Damn.
college. I remember this. We were racing. I was racing my friend, and we had to finish nuggets.
And that was
then-
while dipping it in barbecue sauce, too, because, man. Can we have sauces for this?
No.
'Cause, ooh. Actually, yeah, that's fair. It would hinder, like,
Yes.
the quickness. But it might make it slide better.
No.
Interesting. Because I love how nuggies taste with barbecue sauce. Oh, God, nuggies. I need protein. Protein!
Yes, protein.
Are the nuggies from McDonald's filled with protein if they're not real chicken? Is it real chicken? I don't know what to believe.
Let's look at my fitness pal and look if there's protein in it, because they legally have to tell you like if it has protein in it. Yeah, so they can't. Like that's the one thing. Like it may not be real meat, but they have to legally tell you like, oh, this is because like there's certain things in it where it's just like, okay, yeah, like that we have to know. So yeah, it has protein in it. Yeah, so there you go.
Ooh, how much protein is one McDonald's chicken nugget?
One nugget. Let me see what my. Come on, my fitness pal.
We're learning.
McNuggets. 1/10 of the thing. I guess it would be 1/10.
1/10 of a protein?
No, it's like 2 grams of protein.
Okay. I'm actually curious, when it comes to protein, what is the ideal daily intake of protein?
Depends on what you're doing.
gram-wise?
Like, depends on what you're doing. Like, if you're like a bodybuilder, like you need like at least
so
1
maybe
gram per body
for someone
weight.
like me, when like if I'm going for like 50 to 1,600 calories a day, how many grams of that?
0.5 grams
protein?
per body weight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, per pound of body weight. 0.5
Interesting.
grams per pound of body weight.
Ooh.
Yes.
So like I'd have to calculate how much I weigh, see what 0.5 of that is, and that's how much protein you should eat.
Yeah. So like for me, I
Oh,
weigh
that's really
170
cool.
pounds, so I need 170 grams of protein at least a day.
Wow. Okay.
So I just drink
And
a lot
that's
of
for
shakes.
maintaining.
That's for growing and maintaining.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, heck yeah. Well, let's go to our next question. We have learned so much, and we've learned that maybe I could beat Jordan at a nugget eating contest, but I don't know.
Try.
I could try, and
You
who
will
knows? Maybe
try.
I'd get pretty far. That would be funny. That'd be really fun. But all right, Jordan, have you ever done any voiceover work? That's actually what the question is. It's like, has Jordan ever dabbled in voiceover?
I did that. Did you know anime thing?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I did
and you
that.
did the thing for Corin.
Oh yeah, and I did
keep
the
on
singing
pushing
for,
it, keep on pushing it.
Yeah, exactly. I did the dumbbell song for Corinne.
On the guy myself.
Yeah, that was fun. I did a rap recently, which y'all should be seeing sometime this week. So that'll be fun.
You texted me about that.
Yeah, it was super fun to record. Like I put a lot
At first,
of
I thought you were saying that you were doing another rap with like Megami, and I was like, "Oh hell yeah!" But you were like, "Oh no, it's something cooler," and I was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, something cool.
Something
I mean,
cooler.
Megami's cool, but it is like this is just something new that they're trying out.
She's pretty cool, but it's something different.
Yeah. So I'd say like that's the only thing I can think of right now, besides the voiceover stuff I do on my channel. But that's my stuff. That doesn't count for like other people. So yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it does still count as valid work if you're recording, pre-recording. Like, you do have an app coming out. Is that a secret?
No, because I said it earlier in the podcast.
Yeah. So like, have you done voiceover work for the app at all that you could talk about?
I've done affirmations where I like tell you, hey, get out of bed. You got this. Come on. What's that?
Oh, wow.
You slacking? Come on, you slacking? One more rep. Come on. One more rep. Come on.
So if you want to hear
let's have a go
Jordan
at it.
wake you up by telling you to keep on pushing it, then you
Yeah.
should get his app whenever it comes out.
You should get the
Whenever
app
it's
when
called.
it comes out, whenever it
Yes.
finishes, because it's so
Ooh.
tiring to film.
So you do have like a little bit of a history of voice work, honestly.
Yeah.
Like heck, if you wanted to get into the industry doing like app stuff or like kind of like affirmations, like kind of like those simple one-liner stuff, I bet there's a market for that somewhere. You could have a portfolio of you being like, keep on pushing it. Like,
keep on pushing through. Keep on pushing through. Come on now, show me what you can do. Yeah,
Yes.
come on. Yeah, let's do this. I'm awesome. I'm Jaxblade. Yeah, you're
my
awesome.
God.
You can be Jaxblade too. Yeah.
keep on
Come on,
pushing it.
bro. Come on, sis. You better fortify
Come on,
up.
bro.
Yeah.
Is that actually one that you say? Come on, bro.
Yeah, I say come on, bro, or come on, sis.
Oh wow.
Come on, bro. Come on, sis.
Come on, sis.
You
That's
got this.
Amazing.
Get those
I
gains,
need
Athena.
to hear Jordan say "Come on, sis" to me. I need this. I'm gonna be doing a run, and I'm gonna get your app,
Athena.
and if you don't say "Come on, sis" to me,
Well,
I'm
I say
gonna
I
be
usually
angry.
I think like they will usually says like because I usually use like Greek goddess and like come on, you're Athena. Come on, Athena, or something like that. But come on,
Come on,
sis.
Athena.
Yeah, come on, sis. Come on, Athena. You something like that. and
That's
then, like,
amazing.
The guy's like, come
There's
on,
so
bro.
much lore.
Yeah. So I just
Come on, you're gonna fight Mount Olympus.
Yeah, dude. Come on, Xena. Come on, Wonder Woman. Come on.
Xenon Z3, my dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Totes.
This makes me so happy.
Yeah, it's
I'm
fun.
so excited.
It's awesome.
Well, yeah, so if you want to hear any of Jordan's voiceover work, you can hear him on his app or on his channel or
just subscribe to my channel. I got something.
Yeah,
funny.
honestly, yeah, dudes. Just subscribe to him and pretend.
I don't have to worry about like how many subscribers I get a day anymore because Social Blade doesn't work anymore. So now I'm just sort of like, oh, if I get subscribers, that's cool. But I'm so lazy and I barely check it. So it's just like, oh, because before. Like this is the problem with YouTube. If you sometimes I don't really care, but I remember when I first found out about Social Blade, I was sort of obsessed with staring at the numbers. Like, are they going up? Are they at least this? Are they at least this? But then now this is sort of I know people have been upset, but now it's just sort of like, oh, okay, well I'm not stressing that much anymore. It's just like okay, whatever. I'll see it. If it goes up, it goes up. If it's stagnant, then I can just keep uploading my videos. But yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. Well, that's some cool behind-the-scenes information.
Yeah.
Well, why don't we go to our next question?
Okay.
Alrighty, dudes. Would you like to read this one, Jorzilla?
Okay. It says, if you could put anything on a billboard, what would it be, Katy?
All right. So here's what I got in mind, guys. picture this. You're driving down the highway, and you're just minding your own business. And all of a sudden, you see some anime titties on a billboard.
Are they in a bra?
And yes.
Okay.
They're in a bra. They're fully clothed or brawed up anime titties. And it says, don't let your memes be dreams.
And
or it
Kanye
says your
West
waifu is trash. Or it says shop at Walmart. I don't know. I think
Okay.
shop at Walmart would be really funny.
Okay.
Like,
Good.
it's just anime titties and it says shop at Walmart. Like, I love the idea of it being something that makes you like, what the fuck did I just see?
Okay. Okay. All right. That sounds good.
That's kind of one idea.
It would be a piece of wood with a $1 on it.
Go on.
No, that's my billboard. Ba-da-ba.
I hate you. I just realized what you did, and I'm so mad. Could you imagine, though, having a giant billboard and just, like, staple gunning a $1 bill in the middle of it? Like, just a small $1 bill?
Exactly. You just have a big plank of wood and then $1 on it. And then people will be like, what's that?
God.
Oh, it's my billboard. Or
you could have
Bill Clinton board.
Or you could put a duck on it, and it's just like, put it on my bill.
A bill that has a board in it.
Genius.
Yes, there
what
you
if
go.
all of your bills at restaurants come with boards on them? Or they come in the form of a board?
What if all your restaurant bills make you bored? Because it's just like, this isn't even worth paying for.
What if on your billboard you just have a person looking bored? Like one of those Google stock images of people looking bored?
Oh, yeah, that's what I said. With Bill Clinton bored. Yes.
Have you ever thought, like, because for all the YouTube stuff you do, are there any YouTubers besides the whole subscribe to PewDiePie thing that have ever utilized a billboard? Is that a thing?
I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't be a thing, because it is sort of I don't know the semantics of what takes into getting a billboard, so I would assume that you just go down and say, I would like to pay this amount of money for this to be on a billboard, and then I guess they would like allow you to do it, because if you're paying them, I don't see why they would not. But again, it's like such a massive it's such a massive thing to do, to put on a billboard, because I
feel like, actually, now that I think about it, when I was in New York for a little bit, I saw a billboard with Lily Singh on it.
Oh, yeah, well, doesn't she do mainstream stuff now? Like, she,
yeah. Well, no, she, it was for YouTube, though.
Oh, okay.
YouTube had billboards in New York, and they had people like Lily Singh on them.
Oh, okay.
They were also on, like, those street sign things. They were on buses, like cabs. Like Lily Singh's face was on a cab for YouTube. Like, it wasn't like a movie or something she was doing.
Was she representing YouTube? Like,
I believe
be a YouTuber
so.
today or something like that? I guess.
Yeah,
Because if you become a big one, like, they will promote you more, especially if you don't have any, like, BS stuff you get into, like a certain Ogan Lol or something, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
it's just
Ogan Lol. Yeah.
Ogan Lol.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, when it comes to all the big YouTuber stuff, I've never, like, I watch Philip DeFranco, so I'll watch him kind of cover some stuff, but I have not kept up with any of, like, the big YouTube drama in a minute, except for, like, an occasional PewDiePie thing, maybe, or, like, I know Logan Paul, there was a while where him and his brother, Jake, I saw a bunch of stuff happening when the Shane Dawson thing dropped.
Oh, yeah, when he was a sociopath.
Yeah.
And his brain got examined, and he has holes in his brain to show why he's a sociopath.
Yeah.
Stuff
like
like
I
that.
remember
It's crazy.
looking at that video, but otherwise I have no idea what they're doing now.
No, I don't care.
Like, I haven't even looked them up in a long time. I just know Lily Singh, and I haven't watched her videos in forever. Superwoman, that's what she goes by.
Yeah.
I used to watch some of her videos when she was a little smaller. So, you know, I knew her before she was cool.
That happens with a lot of it, like, YouTubers. Like, you used to watch it. Like, a lot of YouTubers I've been watching now are, the animatic ones, you know, or the ones where they draw their story time. I don't know, like something about it's just relaxing.
Gumix.
Yeah, something like, or like there's like Emmy Richu's a good one, or there's like a lot of people out there who do like their little things. I don't know, they're just like entertaining to me sometimes. But then like I'm thinking of like the big YouTubers I like used to watch all the time, and how like I don't know, like it's this song I was talking about with a couple friends. Like it's weird how I guess your taste changed, so you just don't feel like watching their videos as much anymore. Because like I remember I used to watch Jenna Marbles all the time back in the day. Like when there was a Jenna Marbles video up, I would like watch it instantly. But then
I still watch Jenna Marbles.
Yeah, like I don't know, like I think it was sometime like in 2014 it just started going it's just like I respect what you do, but it wasn't hitting for me. And then I was like, okay, whatever. And so that was one. There was Niga Higa, the Asian guy. He's like one of the most popular.
I watched him
because his pun game is ridiculous. I respect his pun game. That's why
his edits were so quick.
And like he was actually one of the ones who inspired me to do the videos where I do sketches and I talk to each other. Because like he has this whole thing where he's like where he talks to himself and like various things. I love those like type of videos so much. So I respect him a lot. And but like stuff like him, Epic Mealtime back in the day I used to watch a lot.
Yeah.
But then like they got rid of Muscles Glasses and a few other people, and then I haven't watched them since like 2013, so I wouldn't know. There's a lot of YouTubers though that I used to watch, and I don't know, I guess I steadily just, they weren't making stuff that made me go, oh yeah, I gotta see that. Or like I feel like what is it? I think like they were uploading a bit too often or something. Not in the sense like because like I feel like this is saying like me and Saber have with each other, and I've noticed it actually works a lot for me too and him. But it's like absence makes the heart grow fonder. So it's like if you upload like I don't know 3-4 videos a week, right? Like which some of them were doing, and it's just like sort of like okay, I'm seeing you all the time. It just sort of like okay, I guess.
Yeah, I liked once a week. Like, I had something to look forward to.
Yeah, exactly. Like, once a week is good. But when you start, like, posting, like, every single day or, like, this many things a day, it's just sort of like, okay, I mean, this is how I always put it. It's just like, I love cake. But if you gave me cake for every meal of every single day, eventually I would get sick of cake. And it's just like, okay, I like every once in a while, but you just doing this, giving me something I love too much of, it's just like, whatever. So I think it's good to have that bit of mystique with yourself. But again, like there are vlog channels.
all the YouTubers that I used to watch, like that I watched like from the early years that I still continue to watch with the same level of joy are the Vlog Brothers. Little Karibo and Team 4-Star.
Oh yeah, Team 4-Star is great.
Yeah. I mean, those are like the 3 channels that I can think of off the top of my head that whenever there's an upload, I immediately click it and I'm like, I have to see like what they're saying.
Do you watch the Team 4-Star gaming channel?
No, okay, I don't do their game stuff. I only do like, the abridged content or the updates or anything short, like anything like, and by short I mean, maybe 15 to 20 minutes if it's like a sketch, like anything sketches or shows that they do, like, which is why I'm really excited that they're putting out, they have Fistmaster, the original series that Jesse actually plays one of the leads in. And then they have Unabridged coming out, which I'm very excited to see. Like, they have a lot of original stuff coming, which is really exciting. And Little Karibo has been going through, like, some medical stuff, which he's been posting about, and some surgeries. Is he okay? Yeah, he should be good. His medical bills were able to get paid because he had a GoFundMe thing, and people donated more than enough, so he should be good.
What was wrong with him?
I believe it was some medical condition that I don't have all the details for. I just know that he posted, and I'm sure if you look on his Twitter, you'd be able to find it. I just can't remember off the top of my head. But it was something that required a very immediate, like, I need to go to the hospital. I need to, like, deal with this medical thing, and I think it was like $8,000 bill or something, and it was like looking not very good. But he posted, like, him and his wife Marianne posted a GoFundMe thing, like within 2 hours I think it was fully paid. Like, it was crazy, the love
Right.
and support, like, that came. And I think it was 8,000. It could have been, like, 6,000. It was, it wasn't 10,000. It was somewhere in, that I guess, quote-unquote, lower thousand area. But, yeah, and they made more than enough. So, and I've been keeping up with their Patreon. And so, kind of, he'll do updates about, like, some mental health stuff, but also just, like, some physical health stuff that he's having to deal with. And hopefully this will help. And of course, his health matters first and foremost. But for the topic of YouTube stuff, I enjoy his uploads. Like, even, like, the little reviews he does of Yugo GX, I really love. And whenever he has content, even if it's, like, once a month, I click it eagerly because I just love everything that he puts out into the world.
Right.
He's, like, a very positive force, but also a very, like, entertaining, hilarious, like, I want to support you force.
Right.
Like, even if your schedule is never consistent, I want to consistently support you, which is why I pay on Patreon to support him. I don't support a lot of people on Patreon, like maybe 3 people.
Right.
And it's only like $1 because, like, this bitch broke. I don't have, like, crazy money to throw around.
Right.
But there are some creators where I'm just like, I want to support you. And, like, there's a lot of creators that if I had a bunch of money, I would, like, there's 20 creators that I would give like $1 a month to, but I mostly just try to give to the ones that I think really need that fan money support.
Right.
Like, so, like, Jesse Nowak, I do give to his Patreon, and then the Round Table, I definitely support their Patreon because I love everything that they do, everything that they stand for, and everything that they're trying to do, and I love the fact that they came literally from, like, nothing, and they created this platform that people love, and I really want to support that, and I want them to go as far as they can possibly go because I really think that they're really cool. And so, and there's, like, probably 5 creators off the top of my head that I could list that I'm like, oh, I'd love to give them money every month, but I don't have enough to be giving out, like, a bunch of money a month. So one day I want to support all the people on Patreon. That would make me really happy. But for right now, yeah, just the 3. And I'm trying to think. Oh, yeah. Those are the YouTubers that I follow. But, yeah, go follow Little Karibo on Twitter and YouTube and stuff and support his Patreon because he is amazing. And whenever he does produce content, whenever he's not dealing with some health stuff, it is amazing. And he is worth every penny, every click, every interaction. He makes the world a better place. Like, he's one of my favorite people. Like, yeah. Deep, sappy stuff.
That's fine.
Yes. And he should have a billboard. Dang it.
Sure.
You should have a billboard too. Okay, for real. If you could have a billboard advertising yourself, what do you think you'd specifically put on it, and where would you put it? Like, what state, or, like, where, like, would you want it on a car, a bus? Like, I mean, because I say billboard, and that usually implies, like, on the side of the road. But I guess, like a big sign thing that's advertising you could be kind of a billboard.
that guy made a long time ago, and I saved it. Hold on, let me find it. Where is it? Shit. Fuck, I have it. Oh my god, where is it?
On a guy myself.
No, this is the... Oh my god. I know it. He put it on his thing. Let me find it.
Is there a YouTuber that you're gonna show me or something?
No. Someone made this thing for me, and I would definitely put this on a billboard.
Ooh, yeah. Who made it for you? Maybe give him a shout out.
My friend, Mike, I know you're listening. Mike, I know you're listening to this later on, but if I can't find it, I need you to send me the picture you made. With the yes, okay, I found it. Yeah, never mind.
You found
Love you, bro. Yeah, okay. So he made this stupid image of me that cracks me up every time I see it.
Oh my god.
So,
yes, yeah, I love it.
I love that. I put that on a billboard.
Oh my god.
It's just for people who watch my channel, I like to make puns, and so, like, he did this, like, whole Seinfeld thing. And he made this video, and he made this freaking video that I downloaded for myself.
You share it all the time.
Yeah, because it cracks me the fuck up. And it's like fucking. It's basically he made this photo, and it's me when I did a photo shoot back in 2016 when I won a modeling contest, and It says Jaxblade, and it's got like this yellow ass logo, and it's like he's a Jax of all trades. We'll be right back after these messages. It's so stupid. And you hear like the audience laugh. Yeah, dude. It's so great. I love it. I love it.
So
yeah,
good.
yeah. That would be my billboard right there.
Where would you put it on a billboard? Would it be like in New York? Would it be?
It
in
would be
California?
one of those
Would it be in Alabama?
Vertical ones. Whereas,
Yeah.
like, he's a Jax of all trades, and instead of "We'll be right back," it'll have, like, Jaxblade in, like, the big circle, and people are like, what is that? A YouTube channel? Just that cracks me up. What is that? So you would take the upper corner Jaxblade and make that, like, the central text, like, take out "We'll be right back" and make that the central text.
Yeah.
And then he'll
Where
have,
would
he's
you
a
put
Jax
it?
of
On
all
like the
trades.
side of a bus?
No,
or
like
would
on
you
a building.
Put it like
Like on one of the buildings.
a building?
Yeah, so that'd be
What
fun.
building? Like, do you have anywhere particular in mind?
You know, like
that you think it would be perfect.
The place with all the billboards in frickin' New York. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so that would crack me up.
You
He's
should
a
put
Jax
coming
of
to
all
Broadway just to
trades.
fuck with people.
He's a Jax of all trades coming on Broadway. CUMMING on Broadway. Because that's what
Oh
he
my
does.
God.
Yes.
That's amazing.
You mean Oh My Jax. But
Oh my Jax.
Yes.
What WWJD, what would Jaxblade do?
WWJD. What would Jordan
Because like
Downs?
that's
What
a,
would Jordan
yeah.
Downs?
Oh, what would Jordan Downs?
Yeah,
Because I know that's like a popular bracelet of like, what would Jesus do? But no, it's what would Jordan Downs?
What would Jordan Downs? Exactly. WWJD.
Jordan would down 20 nuggets in 1 minute, apparently.
Yes, I would. But then I would get a heartburn and die, and then that would be great.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's very valid.
That'd be valid.
Well, alrighty. I think we answered that question, I hope.
Mm-hmm.
Next question. If you could turn back time to the good old day. No, if you could turn back time and talk to your 18-year-old self, what would you tell him or her? And whatever you say could mess with the timeline, so be careful.
Yeah, I think about that a lot with friends, where it's just like
Mm-hmm.
like I always say to myself, like, let's say hypothetically, I went back in time, and then I had the mind that I do now, but I used it to benefit me greatly. I wouldn't necessarily end up like knowing a lot of people similarly. Like, let's say, I become like an ultimate athlete, billionaire, football player, stuff like that, etc. And then it's like, well, I never watched ponies because ABC. I never met my friends, ABC. I never did blah blah blah, ABC. Like, I never would have started a podcast, ABC. You know, there's a bunch of stuff that you just like take into account. Like, there's a bunch of people you would never met, you would never interact there. There's you would have a different life. You would have a different life if you just like used it to benefit you. So there's a bunch of stuff like that I always take in mind. But go ahead, answer. I know.
Oh, you know what yours would?
Yeah, I know what I'm gonna say. So go ahead.
Okay, yeah. After thinking about it a little bit, I think I would leave a note that has a few pieces of instructions. That
you
would
wouldn't
give
talk to
me...
him physically? Like, you wouldn't like
No.
put your hand on their shoulder and be like, Katy.
Or actually, you know,
Yeah.
okay, I would, but then I would also write some stuff down so they could keep it with them.
Oh, okay.
So I wouldn't do anything too specific in terms of like people, but one thing that I would do that would kind of help me on the journey that I'm on now is I would take like my current setup for like my home recording setup. I would write down all the specific things that I've learned over the past like 6 years, because I've been doing online voiceover for like 6 to 7 years. Like,
Right.
I think I was about 17 or 18 when I started. And I remember what my first mic setup was. I would be like, hey, listen, start practicing more with scripts weekly, and like, you know, practice with friends and stuff, which is something that I was sort of doing at the time. But start doing that a little more. Here's the websites to go to find auditions. And here is what your mic setup is in a few years. Go ahead and get that now. That way, over the 6 years, if I started with the setup I have now, I'd probably be way more advanced now.
Right.
So, like, I don't think that would change too much of my future in terms of, like, my social stuff. All that would do is be giving me a little bit more of an advantage for the auditions I was doing back then.
Mm-hmm.
So that would potentially further kind of my voice stuff right now.
Right.
Because I would have had a better setup, which means that a lot of the auditions I did early on I might have gotten because my microphone didn't sound like...
Right.
So, yeah, I would give a list of, like, instructions for having a better voiceover setup.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then I would maybe say just a few nuggets of wisdom about like anxiety, or like I'd probably take a few notes of, like, because I've gone to therapy a few times over the years, and I'd probably just give a few notes that my therapist gave me.
So what are some
like,
of those anxiety
some simple
notes?
Stuff.
What was something you could share with the audience?
Yeah, I think mindfulness, like one thing that I do whenever I get really anxious, and it's actually something I learned from my therapist about a year ago, because I haven't seen my therapist for a little bit, because I've been pretty good, because mental health is something that you don't necessarily have to go there all the time. Therapy is something that you should go to when you need it, and then when you feel like you're in a good headspace, you take what you learned and go back to the world. But yeah, a mindfulness exercise that I do whenever I'm feeling anxious or overwhelmed is take a minute to breathe and look at what's around you and count what is one thing that I taste, 2 things that I hear, 3 things that I see, 4 things that I feel, and stuff like that. And it just kind of makes you take awareness of your space. And then some simple stuff about, like, when it comes to the relationships that you have, a solid foundation is very important. And if you feel like you have to walk on glass around someone, or if you feel if you have to walk on eggshells around someone, or if you feel like having a conversation about your basic needs is going to break that friendship, newsflash, that friendship isn't worth having. So just like some basic stuff like that, where I don't go too specific, where I'm not going to be calling people out, because there's some experiences that I went through that I think were good for me. But I think having a bit of more arsenal of perspective in terms of how to manage myself and the way that they treated me in some of those situations would have helped me to better deal with them, or to better process them, like after the person is gone or after they've done what they did, or etc., to help in my healing process. And, you know, I've gotten where I am in spite of, etc., but just kind of, it never hurts to increase your emotional intelligence. So just a few things like that, and then maybe a little bit of advice for my voiceover stuff, and I would leave it there. I wouldn't get too crazy specific. Yeah.
Good.
That's what I would say. What about you?
Okay. I would just, like, sit his ass down because he's hyper and he can't control himself. And you think all this stuff is good, and I'd be like, all right, I'm going to tell you something. Because he had a heartbreak back then too, and he used it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell him exactly. It's like, look, dude, bro, this is something I learned. The more you open your heart, and it's not a bad thing. It's good. You're gonna have times where you be honest. Be honest with your feelings, okay? Like, be honest with how you feel. Don't lie about it and say, oh, you don't feel this way. Just be upfront about it. You're gonna start crying, and you'd be like, what are you talking about? Like, you're gonna cry every now and then, but don't do it in front of people unless you trust them, because if you cry in front of people, the wrong people, they'll take it as weakness and they'll roast you for it, which you learned the hard way, blah 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 blah, and blah. So you just gotta take this, focus on that, concentrate on your body. Like right now, I'd write down all the notes that he needs to do to make sure his body can be super on point, because you still got those, you're 18, you got those awesome newbie gains. Also, take care of your joints. You want to make sure your joints are healthy. You got a bunch of stupid injuries trying to show off. There's nothing wrong. You don't always have to be the life of the party. Like, this is me actually, like, talking to my young self now. So it's like, I'm actually, like, writing this down. It's like, okay, so you don't always have to be the life of the party. Like, a lot of mistakes come from as you have this innate desire to prove yourself to someone because you think you're not good enough. you have this innate desire to do this, and that led to a lot of injuries. You did the squats, which hurt your knee because someone said, oh, you couldn't squat more than them, and lo and behold, you could. You just hurt yourself in the process. You did this fighting because you wanted to make up for feeling weak. You did all of this anger management stuff, quote unquote, because you're just angry and insecure and sad inside. And that's okay. It's okay. Go to see a therapist. You got people. Wait, how many people do we have around us right now? I'm trying to think. I don't know. We got like Los and there's I say now I'm not making the 18-year-old self talk to me. Say I'm doing that crazy thing now. Okay, so let's see. Okay. Yes, you need to work on your insecurity. You need to work on finding inner peace. And you can find that inner peace. You just need to go to therapy, surround yourself with people who love you, and don't fall for like girls just because they're like pretty and nice to you. You just like look for, these are the 5 qualities. I'm not going to say I'm on stream, but we already know that these are the 5 important things that you have to look for, which are actually important, that our parents helped walk us through. So you look for those 5 things, and you damn well what I'm talking about. You know damn well they're upstairs in the corner of the room. So you write those down. Train hard, eat well. I don't care if your metabolism is freaking insane right now. Start eating healthy right now. It'll build up good habits. If your body starts to give out on you, I know I always say no pain, no gain, but focus on listening to your body. Don't just push past the pain because you think, oh, yeah, I'm gonna be like a freaking anime character, and then end up injuring yourself so you can't work out. Yeah, no.
Yep.
Drink a gallon of water every single day. It's good for you and good for your skin.
Yes.
Eat a handful of
I tell that to my past self too.
Yes.
Eating healthier and exercising.
Eating healthier and exercising. Stop drinking soda. It's bad for you. You drink like how much orange soda do you drink? Yeah, you drink like 2 liters of orange soda, like fucking ridiculously, dude. That's ridiculous. So it's just like, yeah, stop drinking that so much. Yeah, as a matter of fact, just drink water. That's all you need for your body. Yeah, you don't need soda. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna be real with you, 18-year-old Jordan. You don't need that. So it's just okay. It's okay to cry. I want to say that it's okay to cry in private or with people of close friends. That's okay.
That you trust.
Don't put everything online. Like, cause sometimes you go back, sometimes you just post stupid shit. Like, I go on Facebook and I look up stupid stuff I used to say, like, as an 18-year-old. It's just like, okay, like, there's this whole notion that you're trying to be approved by other people, so you, like, say something so you get that approval, and it's just like, it shows. Don't worry about it. The right people will come along, and, you know, you'll make the right. Your speech impediment, work on your speech impediment, because I know we still have it today, and it comes out every now and then. And yeah, there you go, because I have a speech impediment that I notice, and it pops up.
And there's going to be people in your life that you think there's a chance that they'll be there for a long time, and they might not be.
Yeah, they won't be. They'll leave you. And remember this. Oh, this is something important.
Or you'll leave them because you realize your worth.
Okay, and also 18-year-old self. This is something I learned, and you're probably going to be like, well, fuck that then. But no, listen to me. All right. When you open your heart up to someone, that makes you more vulnerable at getting hurt. Yes, it does make you weaker in a sense that it makes you more vulnerable at getting hurt. But that bond is important to help you grow. So don't feel scared about it. Like, it's like growing pains, all right? Like growing pains. Remember when we had those growing up? Or when your muscles, when you work them in the gym and they got torn and stuff like that? Yeah, it hurts. It hurts. But in the long run, it made you stronger. It made you tougher. And all that. So don't take into account, like, don't close yourself off and be like a little hermit like you were for a while. It's okay. And just know I love you. And you're great.
Yeah.
And I'll always be there for you. And I'm sorry
I
if
love
I
you
made
too, little Katy.
Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah. So I'm hugging you right now myself. And you're great. And don't ever forget that. And don't be too hard on yourself, all right? You're going to do this whole phase of, like, where you hate yourself for a lot of reasons. And no, don't hate yourself. You're great. Focus on that, and that'll help your insecurity go away. And meditate. Yeah, meditate. It actually is beneficial. Like, meditate. You're going to do great with that. But anyways, oh yeah, by the way, like in a couple years, there's this show about My Little Horses that comes out, and it's going to change your life. And you're, what the fuck are you talking? Yeah, trust me on this. It's like Powerpuff
also
Girls.
Katy, there's this YouTuber named Jaxblade. Don't go subscribe yet though, because like when you meet him, it's going to be really funny. But yeah. Or no, I'm not even going to tell Katy about Jaxblade.
Yeah, I'm not even going to tell you about... There's going to be, like, this little ginger girl you're going to meet called KaniDay. Ooh, is she hot? Yeah, shut up. She don't say that shit, all right? She is our friend. Yeah, it's like, but is she hot, though? Yes, she's hot, but that's not the point. You need to focus on this. All right, so, yeah. Anyways, you're going to meet this ginger girl. You guys are... That's all I'll say, all right? But what am I supposed to... What about the lottery? Shut up! You don't need that yet. You'll be good enough.
Yeah, what are the lottery numbers, Katy? Should I start investing? No, little Katy. Just here's the equipment info to update, and also all the people that you're gonna meet in the next like 3 years that you think are gonna be like in your life for a long time. A few of them might be. A few of them, there's gonna be some shit that happens, but it's gonna be fine. Just go with it.
Go with the
flow. And know your boundaries. Just go with your boundaries. Understand that you are worthy of love. You're amazing.
Right next to us. I don't know. Who is that girl? Is that Katy? Yes. Dude, she's fucking bad as fuck. Shut up, Jordan.
Hell
God
yeah.
dang it. No. All right. That's not what we're talking about.
Sorry, 18-year-old Jordan.
Yes.
This 18-year-old Katy is in a committed relationship.
We're not looking at... Hey, anyways. Shut up. Shut up. Go. I'm sorry.
Oh my
I'm
God.
sorry about him,
honestly,
Katy.
when we were talking about that, it like actually took me back for a minute thinking about where I was when I was 18.
Uh-huh.
And it's just kind of like crazy how far I've come. Like, I remember I had just gotten cast in like this independent film, and I was thinking it was going to be big, and like it actually never got made, even though we filmed for like months and put money into it, and like it sucked. And then the director went off. And I think one thing I would tell myself is not to be angry, but to just use the experience and keep going, which I did. But there was a little bit of resentment that I felt at that time that I think hindered me from really taking the next step quicker than I should have. Like, because like me and Jordan were talking about something before we started recording about how fear is a choice. And I think anger in some ways too can be kind of a choice. And it can depend on your situation for sure. But honestly, like the Steven Universe movie said it best, is that like you can make a change. Like if there's something like emotional or whatever that you're feeling
That's what
inside.
Ira said too.
Yeah. Like you can make the active choice to say, I don't want to feel this way anymore. And it's not going to change quickly. Like, you know, if you have anxiety, you can't just say feel better and then you'll feel better. But like there's some moments where that first step to feeling better is saying, I want to feel and be better. And it might not happen overnight, but making that conscious choice can take you so far. And then of course sometimes there's other steps. Like I know that I'm prefacing this with a lot here because like there can be situations with like medication or etc., but I'm talking about your everyday stuff. I'm not talking about those very real but extreme situations. I'm talking about just kind of when you're in a moment where you're letting fear paralyze you. Know that you do have more control than you think you do.
Yeah.
And danger is very scary and real, but
danger's real. Fear.
Yeah.
What the fuck
is sometimes in your head, and it's okay to just be like, no, fuck that. I'm just gonna.
No, you know what? Fuck
bitch.
it. I'm gonna say it. You are in control of your story, so you take control. You're stronger than you think. If you're having a problem right now, you are stronger than you think, and I believe in you. So remember that. So if you're fearful right now, danger is real. Fear is a choice, and you take that choice and you go, no, I'm gonna focus on conquering it. You rise
and if you're not convinced, 18-year-old Katy, look at me now.
Are we talking
I'm
to
alive.
18-year-old Cheney?
I'm doing it. I mean, right now, just in this moment, I am. 18-year-old Katy, just listen, bitch. Here I am, still standing, and I feel pretty good, man. Like, you're gonna get there. I know you're shy right now. I know you're very soft-spoken. I mean, yeah, you go after what you want, and bitch, you always go after what you want. But a lot of the time, you'll just kind of like move to the sidelines if you feel like if you feel nervous or if you feel scared or anxious, and it's like, bitch, no. Stand there and be like, yeah, that's right. I'm here. I can do this, and it's okay. And also, here's some schematics for how to have a better mic. I don't know.
Yeah. Damn straight.
Yeah. I think one thing that I had read before is like some of the best artists or the best people or collaborators are people that don't take themselves too seriously, but take their work very seriously.
Mm-hmm.
They take what they put out there more seriously than they take themselves.
Right.
Like how you treat others and how you treat yourself is important, but it's not about treating. It's about just don't take life or yourself too seriously, but take the relationships and the people and the love that come into your life very seriously. Give them your attention. Give them your time. And that's how you build the best parts of life, is not by going inward, but going outward. It's so easy to just go inward.
Stop being oblivious, Jordan. There are tons of times. Like, there was this video I saw recently, and there was this thing, and it was like this girl. She came up with a guy. She came up to this boy, and the girl was like, "Hey, can I hold your hand?" And then the boy was like, "No." And the girl was like, "Why?" And then the boy was like, "Because it'll hurt too much when you let go." And then they played Evanescence, "Wake Me Up," and then they just,
wake me up inside.
Yeah, exactly. And then I don't know why it just reminded me of this thing.
That's amazing.
It'll hurt too much when you let go. Wake me up. Wake me up.
Wake me up. I can't wake up.
Oh God.
I love that.
It was funny.
Oh my God. Well, I think our 18-year-old selves have a backpack full of knowledge now that they can take. Oh God, 18-year-old self's about to go to college, or is already in college.
18-year-old
oh my God.
self is about to work in the freaking burger place for 6 years. But that builds
Jesus
character.
Christ. Yeah. No, I think 18-year-old self was already at community college for a little bit, because I don't remember what year was it when I was 18? That was 6 years ago, so that would have been like 2013. Yeah,
6
so I was
years
just
ago. I keep forgetting you're a baby.
I'm a baby. That was like 2013-ish, which I graduated in 2013-ish. So yeah, I'm probably in my first semester at community college, or I am about to start. Oh my gosh. Katy, Goyola, just keep doing it. Also, here's what you want to major in, and here's the speech team. Go audition right now. That way you don't have to pay your first semester's tuition. That way it can all be free.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yes. 18-year-old Katy, you're doing so good. I'm so proud of you.
Yes.
Fuck.
Go harness those elements. Speaking of.
Oh! Nice segue.
Oh, thank you. I bought it at Walmart.
Wow.
Yes.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
He'll be right back after these messages.
After these messages. So what is that next question, Jordan? If you don't mind me asking.
Oh, if you could harness one element in nature, what would it be, and how would you control it? Static shock, storm, human, torch, etc. Wait, I meant static shock, storm, human torch. Okay, I thought he was saying human torch. I was like, I didn't see that there wasn't a comma.
Hell yeah. I mean, I'd want water. And I think I've said that before. I would love some water.
Oh yeah, then we got into that whole
hydrate.
existential thing of like, why is it called water?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
That was a while ago. So yeah, my answer, you have to go back and pay attention to that question. There you go.
Wow.
Yes, so you have to go.
Wait, did you choose fire?
What did I choose, Katy? I want to see if
I don't
you remember.
It's been
she
been
doesn't
a long
remember anything, and I
It's
try to
been
open
months,
up
bitch.
to you.
Do you
I
even
love
remember?
you. I remember you said you wanted water.
I love you too, bitch. I already just said I'm choosing
Shut
water.
up.
What was your answer? Was it fire?
What? No. It was ground. It was earth.
It was grass?
Earth. Is
Earth.
grass an element?
You know, I think it would be considered earth because it's the plant life, and
but can
earthbenders
can
control
Toph
plant life, right?
bend grass by itself? Because grass is a plant.
Well, wait. There are earthbenders that in the swamplands could control the seaweed.
But they were using the mud in the seaweed.
Oh wait.
Yeah,
You're
they were
right.
using the mud in the seaweed. They weren't controlling the seaweed itself.
Ooh, these are good points.
So what does
Were
wood
they
count
waterbenders?
as? What does wood count as? That's not earth, is it?
It is. guess.
But they don't bend it.
That's true. Earthbenders can't do wood. So they can't do plants. Oh my gosh.
So they can't do
grass. They can't do grass.
That sucks. But you can do fucking metal and steel.
Yeah. Sorry, fam.
That's weird.
Can't do plants.
That's weird. Fire would be light. Fire, you get lightning. Oh, static shock.
But with water bending, I can steal the water.
Wait. He said this isn't just that static shock. So like static shock's powers from the comic book, because that's a bit more advanced than just regular bending. If that's the case, I'll go. I mean,
yeah. Well, the question itself didn't necessarily say like Avatar rules. It said like maybe static shock or storm. It gave examples, so you can make it kind of your own. I just always go back to Avatar because it's like one of the best shows ever made. So yeah, if I could harness an element in nature, I would want water, and I would want to pretty much do it the exact same way that it happens in Avatar: The Last Airbender. But I would also maybe like to add some more to it. I guess. I don't know. So maybe I could. I could create water out of thin air.
How? So, you would take the molecules, like they said in My Hero Academia, where it's like, I thought I had a water power, but what I did was I was take the moisture in the air and then make it
No.
like...
I'm making it OP to where it doesn't affect the nature around me. I can create water, like, without equivalent exchange. I can, if I want a cup of water... It says, however,
Discord.
you would like to control it. Yeah.
Okay,
so, like, kind of like Discord, but with water.
Power, then. Fine. I call Discord.
Well, no, you have to do it element.
That is element of chaos. So, boom, in your face.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, booyah.
Then can I have the element of magic?
No, yeah, I already took element of chaos, so go ahead.
Okay.
You can have magic. I have chaos magic. There you go.
Well, no, I'll just go with my water thing. Yeah. But anything water, if there's water involved, I can like make it appear. I can make it like, yes.
Okay.
Water.
Well, I have element of chaos, so I'm good. So yeah, I'm happy.
Oh my God, how would you use it? What do you think your first day of having the element of chaos would be?
Well, I'm OP as fuck now, so I can do whatever I want. If I have like element of chaos,
what's the first thing you do then?
I don't know. I'd probably troll you at work. Like, I'd probably appear in your house and, like, keep moving your figure, and you'd be like, what's going on? And I'd be invisible, and you wouldn't notice.
Oh, my God. That's the first thing you would do?
Yeah, I would. Now, honestly, I'm so petty. Like, I would just, like, go over to your house, and then, like, you'd be like, where is my thing? And then, like, every time you, like, go in the kitchen and try and make something, I'd move it. And you'd be like, where did I put it? And then I'd just be laughing my ass off. And then, like, every time you keep walking in
like, when I'm trying to just, like, mix a bowl of, muffins or something.
Like, you're trying to pull yourself a bowl of cereal. Every time you would, like, pour it, I would like pour the cereal back into the box, and then you'd be like, "Where's my cereal?" And then I would do this like 5 times, and see like till you get mad. What the fuck?
Oh my God, that would be. I would be so sad because I just want some cereal. Woo! I'd be like, Jordan, I know it's you.
No, every time you would like try to go, you know what? I feel like this bitch hungry, so I'm gonna get some ice cream. I would just keep hiding it from you. It's just like, I'm gonna keep you on your diet, whether you like it or not.
Oh my God!
6 days. So
actually, that would really help me, Jordan. I'm not gonna lie.
But you'd be mad. But you'd be mad though.
Oh my God!
See, there's a difference between someone saying, "Oh, I'd really like that a lot," versus when it's actually happening, because then they'd be like mad in the situation. I just want this fucking thing. Just leave me the fuck alone. Just let me do this.
I know. I would be mad, but it would help.
Yes.
As long as you don't do that to like the food that I actually should be eating. Like,
no, why would I do it to the food you should be eating?
If I make myself like some healthy chicken and broccoli and you take it away, I'd be really sad.
No, I would leave that. And every time you would try to get something, you know what I would do? I would use my chaos magic to help you out for a month. It would be like, we're like, okay, you know what? I'm going to go to the store and get myself some chicken nuggets, but as soon as you open it, it's just a bunch of vegetables. And so every time you go to a place...
But I need protein. I need protein.
Yeah, I know.
Vegetables.
I said chicken nuggets and protein. Like, healthy.
Oh, I thought you said you would take...
No, it would be like healthy. They would be unbattered. So you get like a bunch of chicken nuggets that'd be unbattered. And then like every time...
Oh, that would actually be really good. That'd be really
and
good.
Then like you go to like the store and you try to get soda. And every time you get soda, it's just water. And I just like keep replacing
Oh my God!
And every time you like say like I'm gonna have a cupcake, and then I would just give you like fucking like a fruit or something like that, and it's like
ooh, if you just gave me a pineapple, like that would still be tasty.
Yeah. Yeah, everything you try to eat unhealthy for the month, and then I would have had your body adapted to eating clean stuff. So when you finally do eat unhealthy, you get sick from it. So you'd be like, oh, no, I'm permanently stuck this way. Yeah.
Ooh, so this is diabolical. But at least you let me have sweets, like
I wouldn't let you have
fruit.
Sweets. Yeah,
no, I just said like fruit, which is
go.
Sweet.
Yeah,
I love. The other day, for the first time, I actually had at the farmer's market, I had a smoothie that was non-dairy. It was just like chopped up pineapples. It was chopped up strawberries, ice, and water. And it was so good. It was so sweet. Like,
well, yeah, it's just fruit.
Yeah, exactly. But like, I'm used to dairy-based smoothies, so I was not expecting it to be as tasty as it was. Even though I do eat fruit plain all the time, so like, of course it's gonna be tasty. But I couldn't even finish the smoothie. I only finished half of it because I needed to get like some food in me. So I threw like half the smoothie away because I was like, this is too much. Which, because I was also trying to, even though it was my cheat day, I was trying not to go too crazy. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's this awesome chocolate tart at the Mart that makes me really happy.
And I'd replace it with protein powder.
No!
Yeah. Every chocolate.
Not my tart!
Will just be replaced with protein powder.
What about moderation, Jordan? Not the tart!
Nah, I'm gonna because I'm the element of chaos, it's gotta have some chaos.
Yeah.
And then you wouldn't know it was me. I'd just be doing this all sitting at home. I would just have a sensor of oh, she's going to go for that.
Oh, Katy just got a tart.
Yep.
Well,
snap.
Gonna fuck her up.
Discord snap.
Oh my god. Well, person that asked this question, I hope that we answered it well. Jordan is the element of chaos, and I'm the element of water.
Yes.
But I can make water appear whenever I want. So I'm always I can always drink water.
So you're like Juvia.
Yes.
Yeah, because she opens those
I'm
little
like
glyphs.
Squirtle, like bleh.
But then you'd be your spit would mix with the water.
Oh, that's true.
If you're like Juvia, you can make those glyphs, and then the water comes out the glyph. Yeah, so there you go.
Well, hell yeah. I think we have answered all of the questions for today, so I think this is a good place to end today's episode.
Yes, you can find me on Jordan Jaxblade Downs Facebook, Jaxblade Fitness Twitter, Jaxblade everywhere else. Where can they find you, Connie?
Ooh, hell yeah, you're getting really good at this. I know we've been doing it a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can find me at KaniDay Official on Twitter and KaniDay on YouTube and blah, 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 blah. You can find me at Kruby Productions, KRWBY Productions, where I play White Schnee, Penny Pelladonna, Cinderfall, and Velvet Rabbit, etc. And you can find me on Dr. Crafty, where I am a writer, and I am the voice of Pepper, who is the cute little octopus host for the
Yeah, she's got tickled octopus titties. Yeah.
I do. They're huge. Please go look at them. They're
thick.
really adorable, and she cute, and she thick. Yay. Jordan, do you have anything that you would like to promote or any funny things you'd like to say before we end it?
Subscribe my YouTube channel. You can get buff for free on my YouTube channel. And yeah, subscribe to it, please. I need it. I'm clinically depressed, but I need this. Please. Yes. Do it.
All right. Bye.
Bye,
Bye, everybody. We'll see you in 2 weeks.